So we live in this extremely competitive culture, and we enjoy competing. Most of us. We want to know what are the steps, what are the levels, what can I do to get to the next stage, where's the certificate, what sign of approval am I going to get. We want to be great. This is a disease. I'm writing an article about it right now. We really think that we've reinterpreted Dharma. Now we think Dharma means what we're great at, that we have to discover what we're great at. Dharma really means duty. The American version of Dharma. I'm great at something, and I'm going to find out what it is so I can be great, and everyone will recognize me for it. We have to forget about all that. In a sense, trying to be great is trying to discover God's greatness, but we don't know that. We're still stuck in individual mode. We really want to be great. All we need to do is discover our own nature and relax. Then we discover all greatness, magnificence, majesty, wonder. And then that there's nothing to defend. Right? If you're just trying to be individualistically great, you're always defending that. It's a very painful, fragile, tension-filled position to be in. And frankly, a lot of spiritual lineages and teachers cultivate that. But not the ones that actually have some realization. Once you have some realization, just none of that makes any sense. And that's also why it's important to do things with the right foundation. If you do practice with the right foundation, like you're really taking care of body, energy, and mind, you're doing things in a good order for you, you're kind of being guided, then you don't get stuck with some extreme experience and that leaves you very unbalanced. That can happen. This is where you get people who are practitioners or who are teachers who seem to have some realization, but they're so unbalanced, right? Because they don't have that base. They've just gone off in some very intense direction like that. So they're more like magicians than they are really like realized people. And they can impress people, but then they have very lopsided teachings. So you don't want that. And, those people who want to be great, and you have this idea of what greatness is. Maybe you've read, autobiography of a yogi. It's just one amazing spiritual experience after another. Or you've read other stories of amazing spiritual experiences. Stuff happens, right? When you practice hard, you practice long period of time with dedication, siddhis will arise. It just happens. But they're not really all that important. They're just natural and normal. It's just an extension of your senses. It's not really anything abnormal, or it's just your senses right now are more abnormal than the siddhis. Because they're very limited. But truly, 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 devotion and kindness are so much more important and so much more a sign of accomplishment than any extraordinary powers. Truly, truly, kindness and devotion toward everything. Those are really the siddhis. The other stuff,